Hey guys, how's it going? I'm sorry if I seem a little flustered right now. If you follow me on social media, especially Instagram, you can go check out my Instagram story for today. I got some news from UPS today, and to kind of make this story as short as I possibly can, you guys all know that a couple months ago I did an unboxing on this channel for an Epic driver that Callaway gave me. Well, they had given Quinton one as well, and Quinton's didn't show up, and it didn't show up, and it didn't show up. And finally we're like, 3-4 weeks later, I'm like, what's going on here? So I call Callaway, and they're like, no, that was delivered like a month ago. I'm like, no, it wasn't. And they're like, yeah, it is. Here's the tracking number, and it showed that it was delivered. So I went and I got a phone call from UPS after, I kind of did some investigation. They're like, yeah, it was delivered. It was sent to this address. So I went to my neighbor's address, and I knock on the door, and he answers the door in golf pajamas. We're talking like golf clubs on his pajamas. You don't have golf pajamas unless you're a diehard golfer. I'm getting worked up. I'm getting flustered. But anyway, I asked him, I'm like, hey, did you happen to get a package addressed to me from Callaway Golf saying customs, big black box, couldn't miss it. He gets this like deer in the headlights look, and he's like, I don't have a driver here. I have shoes here that weren't addressed to me, but not a driver. It couldn't be more obvious that he's lying. It was like a little kid that, you accuse of stealing or lying, and they're like, no, not me. Like, that was the tone he was talking to me in. So I give him an out, and I'm like, listen, maybe you have a roommate that picked up the box and put it inside and didn't know, and can you check with him? And he's like, no, he just knows about the shoes that we got. And he's admitting that they have shoes there in his house that aren't his. And how's it going, guys? I should probably start reading comments now. Yeah, whose shoes? I don't know whose shoes. I didn't even think to ask because I was so flustered. I was like, this kid's lying to me. He's not going to give me a straight answer. So he took Quinton's driver. He has Quinton's driver. Quinton's driver is sitting 4 houses down in this kid's probably top flight Strata golf bag. No offense, I'm just joking, but no, really, it's probably sitting in his golf bag in his garage, and I really can't do anything about it. I have a phone call into a cop buddy of mine to see if they'll go down there and maybe rough him up a little bit, but it's not looking good. But thankfully, Callaway's already diffused the situation. They're sending Quinton another driver. It'll be here in a couple weeks. So Quinton, you will get your driver if you're watching this. I haven't even told Quinton about this. I'm sharing it with you guys before I share it with Quinton. I know, you don't steal a man's golf club. That's why I said, go watch my Instagram story. It's like very passionate in it because it's happening in the moment. Size 4s. Jonathan, they weren't size 4 shoes there. My shoes are much larger. But I sat down here to do the Open Championship like pre-show, and like this whole debacle happened. I got so flustered and frustrated. I couldn't not talk about it. Give the second driver away. It's at that guy's house. They gave it away already. It's in his golf bag, but it couldn't have been he couldn't have been a worse liar. And the worst part is that UPS has GPS on their scanners, and it's scanned at his address. So it's like I have evidence that the club is at his property, or at one time was, and it's no longer, I don't think you can even do anything about it. You could just plausible deniability, I guess. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff now. I'm frustrated. UPS, they're going to credit Callaway. UPS is going to credit Callaway for the driver because it's technically lost or stolen because of a missed delivery. So Callaway will get reimbursed for that, and then they're going to send a new driver to Quinton to make up for that. Give the address. I'm not going to give the address out. I don't want any of you, my hooligans out there, going over there and roughing the guy up. I want you to, but I would be liable then. So if you want to... Quinton's a puppy dog. He would go over there and fold. He'd probably go over there and play Xbox with the guy. Quinton would do nothing about it. But it makes me mad because, the driver was free. There's no, I'm not losing out on anything here. Quinton's not losing out on anything. It's just the morality. Like, you don't steal things. You don't take anything from anyone, especially a golf club. That's what's most frustrating about this. I'm very, very mad. The driver probably was going to be Godzilla Long. It was probably going to be like the best. And Quinton will never know because it was stolen by these hooligans. The worst part is like I hear them talking through the door when I'm knocking, whether they're going to answer it or not. And like They don't even turn off their Xbox. I can hear whoever's didn't come to the door playing Xbox, and it's like they're probably playing like Tiger Woods 2005, just rubbing it in my... They're probably subscribers. Are you watching this right now? This was planned. I hope it's the wrong loft. I hope the flex doesn't work for him. I hope one of the weights break in it. Let Ace handle it. Someone wrote me a message on Instagram. They said, what did they say? They're like, was it Ace? They accused Ace of doing this. Grow the stash and go back. I might go back over there. It's hard right now. I'm frustrated. This right here. This is an exact scenario why we need superheroes, like real ones. Like not like the fake ones like in the comic books. I'm saying like real superheroes that have super strength, because what I would do if I was a superhero right now, I would go over there and be like, you know, I know you have my driver and that's cool. I put your car up in the tree and it's going to stay up in that tree until you give me my driver back. And then I just walk away and then the situation handles itself. He puts my driver back in my golf bag or Quinton's golf bag, and then I get the car out of the tree for him. So that's what scumbags. I know. What kind of people? I mean, have you guys ever had any golf clubs stolen from you? I mean, I feel bad because it could, you know, this could easily happen to someone who just sets their clubs out, you know, on the outside of their club or something where they're loading their car up. Have any of you guys having clubs stolen from you? I feel like I'm complaining about this, and this doesn't really even matter because, you know, you guys maybe have purchased clubs and got them. Yeah, I know there's a lot of problems with missed deliveries, you know, golf clubs and stuff like that. Had my custom fit wedges stolen in Houston. Man, I'm sorry about that. It sucks, dude. You missed a story? You can rewatch this video. I don't want to tell it again, but don't worry. It's a good one. It's juicy. You go back, watch the story from the beginning. If you want to check it out, you can go watch it on Twitter. I posted on Twitter, and I posted my Insta story on Twitter, and also it's obviously on Instagram, so you can go watch it on there. So it's at Fried Eggs Golf. You can watch it. It's frustrating. See, that's another one. Michael Diffie said that you left a Callaway NB3 wedge on a green, and you go back, and then the guys behind you are like, I don't know what wedge you're talking about. And it's like, you know, it's like, that's when you need that superhero. You just go over, and then you pick their golf bags up, and then you just like, you know, you throw them a mile. And you're just like, oh, okay, you don't know where they're at, I don't know where yours are at anymore. So go find them. I just can't tolerate thievery. This is probably the most fired up you've ever seen. I don't get angry that easy. I am Acinator. That needs to be... I'm going to invent Golf Superhero Guy. New segment coming to the channel soon. Golf Superhero Guy. When stuff happens in golf that's injustice... I got something on my arm. When stuff happens in golf that's it's immoral and it needs someone to handle the situation, and you call him Golf Superhero Guy, and he takes care of the situation. Scuba Steve. He's partial superhero, but he has many kryptonites. Just come to this. What's this about? Oh, sorry. If you guys are just coming to the stream, Quinton got his driver stolen, basically. It was misdelivered to my neighbor's house, and he stole it. He took the driver, and he's not admitting to it, and he did it. It's, you know... it should be innocent until proven guilty, but you came to the door wearing golf pajamas. You did it. You know you did it. Oh, more course vlog. Thank you. More course vlogs, please. I'm in the middle of pouring my heart out, and you want rap video. Okay, whatever. You guys, he's YouTube famous now. That's what I think. I think it was a subscriber. They just wanted to get some notoriety. Is that the right word? I'm flustered. About stolen golf clubs. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys, if you just are coming to the stream, I sat down with the intent of making an open championship kind of pre-show, and this debacle happened where I found out information about Quinton's driver and its location, that it actually was delivered over a month ago to my neighbor's house. I went to go get it, and he wouldn't give it to me. I don't want to rap about the stolen golf club, but the superhero segment, it could be something. Well, I'm going to have to ponder on that one. I feel, you know, I got the fire in me right now. Probably paid for the Xbox. Oh, that's a better superhero move. I go in there and I smash his Xbox. I see. I don't want to be a tyrant, though. I feel like that would just be like a powerful bully, like, you know. But it really, if it, like a superhero going there, he takes the Xbox, like, all right, well, I'm just gonna take this till I'm gonna put this in my golf bag until my driver ends up in there, because he's gonna bring it back at that point. Yeah, I'm not sure legally what I can do. I'd like for justice to be served here. I would like to bring charges against this guy, but I feel like it's just gonna be my word against his, and steal his dog. Logie Bear, you are a cold-blooded human. But that's true. I could probably take his dog. That's like you got taking someone's pet, take their golf clubs right there. Very close. I'm just... I'm going to get some night vision goggles. Golf Vlogs UK, what's up, guys? I'm sorry that I'm a little flustered right now. It's a very emotional episode. I didn't mean to come on here and just like... I needed to vent. I needed to talk to someone. And my wife isn't here right now. Take a child, Logie. Dude, that is messed up. But that's messed up. Yeah, see, now I can't take his dog because I talked about taking his dog. That's a good point. Yeah, if I tell Ace about this, it's game over. He's going to go over there and he's going to get that driver back. It was I say kid like young kid. It was probably mid-20s. He was a mid-20, in probably early 20s, in one of those moronic people that, like, he hasn't learned how to lie properly. Like, if you're going to lie, at least be good at it. You know, if you're going to be condoning these kind of acts where you steal stuff, get better at lying, because he couldn't, he was a million miles away. He was, like, picturing the golf club in his bag, like, oh, I don't have it. Like, you could see the golf club in his eyeballs. He was thinking about it that hard. Tell the story again. I don't want to tell the story again. Please just, you can see it on Twitter. I posted my Insta story on Twitter, on Instagram. You can watch it on there, or rewatch this video. But, stolen driver! Makes me mad. They're not smart. Thieves are not smart. I mean, that's why you're a thief. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there are some smart thieves. You just never hear about them, because they're smart and they get away with it. Is there a reward for returning it to you? I would say yes, but I know some of you might might crack some skulls. I don't want that to happen. Mr. 58 on the case. Toilet paper is house. You know, I like these. I like these suggestions. I hope he sees this. I hope he's like, oh no, what happens to somebody when they steal a driver? And he sees YouTube video. They stole his driver, and he watches it and he sees this video. Sell your Bolton jersey and buy 4 more. I don't think it's worth that much. You should offer to take him out to play for a free round and look into his bag. Yeah, I think he might be a little conspicuous. I think I ruined his night, because as I was leaving, I would just played it super cool. I was just like, okay. I was like, I just wanted to check and make sure the driver wasn't here before I took this any further. I'm not going to take it any further, but I wanted him to think I was. And you know, he's over there with his roommate sweating it out. And they're like, we got to get rid of this driver, man. What do we do? So maybe we'll look on eBay. I bet he put it on eBay. Angry, you know what? Angry YouTube comments would be enough, Matthew. I think I'll give you his YouTube account. You guys can troll him on there. Send me the address. Quinton, what's up? Quinton, they stole your driver. Quinton's here, everybody. Yes, he stole it, dude. But Callaway's going to send you another one. I don't want you to freak out, okay? I don't want this to be like last time, okay? That was hard. It was hard to cover that up. It's in the past now. I don't want that to happen again. So, Quinton, I'm sorry, man, but he did take your driver. It's a load of crap, and I wish there was something I could do. Superhero time. So, put salt in his gas. You guys have some awesome things I could do here. Yeah, driver, Daniel, you're probably right. The driver's probably gone. He probably sold it. I don't know, though, dude. Someone who wears golf pajamas to the door at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you're a golfer. You are a golfer. You know what? I don't even own golf pajamas. I used to, though, when I was his age. So, yeah. Ooh. It's probably gone. It was a month ago. It was like 28 days ago it was delivered. So he probably sold it and it's already on its way. But he stole my, Quinton, he stole my stapler. Quinton, calm down. Calm down. But real quick, Quinton, what were the specs on it? It was like a 10.5. It was blue and white, wasn't it? Was it blue and white? Come on, Quinton. Right. You're stalling the show out. I was on a roll. Plot twist, Randy just kept the driver as an extra. Quinton plays wussy specs. I couldn't play those. He's probably a horrible golfer. Yeah, he probably is. He looked... Oh, I'm so frustrated. Quinton, are you there? Can you hear me? 12 degrees? No, it's not Scuba Steve's driver. It wasn't 12 degrees. Leave lots of fried eggs on his doorstep. Graham, that's an excellent suggestion. I'm going to leave a bunch of fried eggs on his doorstep. And I'm going to food color the yolk red like blood. 15 degree high, 12 degrees, gross. Offset, epic. Okay, Quinton, 10.5, it was blue and white. What part was blue, what part was white? You could mix that up. He doesn't even remember, that's why. Okay, I feel like, if you enjoyed this rant, if you and you want to see more videos about Quinton's clubs getting stolen, please thumbs up the video now. Ready? Now. Bing. Ha! I got one. G400 wrap. Never say never. Buzz Jugs. I only wear golf pajamas on the course. Yeah, that's probably the best place to wear them. Quinton, thumbs up the video, dude. There you go. Yeah, I was waiting. I was like, Quinton hasn't thumbs it up yet, but I just saw it. When are you going to do an open champ? Joe, I'm glad you asked. We're 16 minutes into my rant. Let's do the open preview. This will be like the conclusion here to this. So, anyway, you guys are still talking about the stolen driver. I'm going to get still fired. Open Championship is this week. Who do you guys have winning the Open Championship? Guess give foam middle finger and just hang it outside. Yeah, I could do that as well. Justin Thomas, Fleetwood, Adam Scott. I like these. Leishman, Ram, Phil the Thrill. Fleetwood. Fleetwood's playing well. I do like Thomas. For some reason, Spieth is in my head right now. I feel like he could do something spectacular. Oh, what was that? Roger, you say Sergio. Why not? Why not? Sergio, I think Sergio is on cloud 9 still from the Masters. Justin Rose, send him pictures of Quinton in his Speedo. I'll just keep sending the guy pictures of Quinton half naked until he sends the driver back. That'll work. John Daly, I'm not going to say no. John Rahm, I believe, could do it. If I had to make my official pick, I would say shout out, who wants it? 808 Downey. Man, it'd be cooler if you had a better name like John. Like, I'd be like, John, what's up? Bill Haas, because you drew him in a pool. That makes sense, right? Richard Bland all the way. Podrick, that'd be interesting. Do you miss the guy who became a firefighter? Brian, yeah, I miss Brian a lot. I wish he was still on the channel. Ricky Fowler, I like that. Knock on his door and ask him for the driver. Just kidding, punch him. Jordan Spieth. If I had to pick someone and lock it in right now, I would pick Jordan Spieth to win the Open. I think that he's going to take another notch closer to his career Grand Slam, and I think he's going to win. What's worse, golf pajamas or swishy pants? It's a dead tie. I don't know, Tyler, with the Beverly Hills. I'm going to do an update on that as far as how everything worked with our drainage system. Thanks for asking, though. Justin Thomas. I like Justin Thomas. What is it? Jordan Spieth? Oh, talk dirty. Yeah, Jordan Spieth. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I do have to get going. I'm running late. I have to meet my wife and my kids at a recital, and I just had to get all this out of my system before I went there and was watching angrily. So, Adam Scott, I like that one as well. No water problems. Dad, are you just showing up? My dad just showed up, everybody, and he wants to report no water problems. Well, thanks, Dad. It hasn't rained since we've done it, so how would you even know that? Horrible. Quinton, get my driver, no questions asked. I'm out. I have a real job. You don't have a real job. You're watching this right now. Okay, this is just gonna turn into a Scuba Steve chat session now. You guys, I'll sit here. You guys talk to Scuba Steve. We love Scuba Steve, yeah. There's Scuba Steve, yeah. It's all, I shouldn't even mention that he was in here. What would you do if the driver was now on your doorstep? I'd egg that kid's house still. I still would, because he lied right to my face, and I don't appreciate that. Where'd you go, Dad? Did you just disappear? Or did you lose the chat bar? You forgot how to bring it back up again. He probably dropped his phone. He's not. I can't see the messages. Well, wait, do you have your phone sideways? Turn it upright. This couldn't have went any better. Turn the phone, Dad. Yeah, classic Scuba Steve. Knock on his door and shout Hadouken. That's probably better. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up the video if you like this. I don't even know what this video turned into, but it is what it is, I guess. So thanks for watching as always, and I will see you guys next time. Jordan Spieth, calling it right now. So see you guys later. Take it easy.